Yeah, not only are the Trump stormtroopers acting like total thugs, but we've also got more than one report of them flat out breaking the law. Unless you think it's okay for them to, I don't know, point a gun at a pregnant woman driving by and arrest, illegally accessing state DOT cameras to monitor you, swapping out license plates to avoid detection, or detaining a guy that simply played some Star Wars music to try to shame them and get a few laughs. Now, I know that we're all disgusted by what we've been seeing from ICE and the National Guard troops being deployed, but it is so much worse than what most media outlets are willing to cover. But since in the world of Star Wars, we'd be part of the rebellion, we're going to show it all to you. So hit subscribe to Really American Media and help us hit 1 million subscribers. We are so close. The Trump regime hates what we're doing, so I need you to love it. All right, so there's a lot to cover here. Let's start in Illinois, where there are not one, but two developing stories. First, we have this story of a pregnant woman driving by an ICE arrest in progress, and she starts to honk her horn to call attention to it, and then this happens.
I don't give a fuck. You're gonna shoot a pregnant woman? Yeah, you're gonna shoot a pregnant woman? Yeah? Stop, no, please. He just fucking put a gun on it.
Yeah, an annoyed ICE agent actually points a loaded weapon at somebody just because she's driving by, and he doesn't like that she's drawing attention to the matter. He mumbled something about her impeding, which would be very tough to do while driving by, and he made no attempt to detain her if what she had just done was so illegal. And just for the record, law enforcement can only point a gun at you when there is a reasonable belief of an imminent threat or death or serious bodily harm to themselves or others, or if they're trying to stop a dangerous felony suspect, which obviously none of that applied to this woman.
I was driving down the street. I'm beeping because there's a bunch of ICE agents running after someone. Sorry, I'm really shaking. And some ICE agent came up to my driver's side and he ended up pointing a gun at me. I am pregnant and my son's in the car. Oh, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I don't know why they think that was right, and he just laughed about it and he said that, well, you should get the fuck out of the way. If that wouldn't have happened if you got the fuck out of the way. Like, what, dude? That's all I have to say.
Yeah, and the Trump regime wonders why the majority of Americans hate ICE so much. There is no reason they can't be doing their work with civility and humanity. But no, they feel above the law because that's the culture of ICE right now, and there's no accountability coming from the feds. But what about state officials there in Illinois? Because there's a whole different tale of ICE breaking Illinois law happening right now. I'm sure you've seen in movies where a secret agent like James Bond will hit a button and his license plate flips over to a new one so he can avoid detection.
Revolving number plates, naturally. Valid all countries.
Yeah, or even bank robbers will do it in a movie like The Transporter with Jason Statham. Yeah, it's fun stuff, but as it turns out, this doesn't just happen in the movies, and not shockingly, it's illegal to do that. So why would ICE think it's okay for them to be doing this kind of bullshit?
You may have seen this video recently on social media. It shows an ICE agent confronting someone filming a vehicle and saying,
"You can record all you want.
I am.
Change plates out every day."
well, I have a big problem with that. You see, swapping out Illinois license plates on Illinois registered vehicles is illegal. And as Secretary of State, I have zero tolerance for this type of illegal activity.
Yeah, you heard the man. That's illegal to do in Illinois. And BT Dubs, it's illegal in all 50 states. Yet an ICE agent just admitted to it on camera, and I have yet to hear ICE Barbie denounce it, fire that guy, or put a stop to it nationwide. These people are acting just like Darth Vader's stormtroopers. Which brings us to the next tale of ICE breaking the law. That guy filming, he's got a ton of videos just like that on his TikTok page. He's been going around Washington, D.C., following the National Guardsmen that Trump is using like his own little personal police force. and he's playing the iconic Imperial March from Star Wars. And yeah, it's hilarious. You can even see some of the troops doing their best not to laugh at it. Yeah, but as always, Trump world hates being the butt of a joke. So one of those guardsmen actually called the cops on the guy filming. The cops showed up. They cuffed him and detained him for 20 minutes, even though no crime had been committed. You see, kids, free speech is not illegal. I mean, not yet anyway. And recording law enforcement, no, that's not illegal either. So the ACLU has filed a lawsuit on behalf of that guy, whose name is Sam O'Hara. And the lawsuit states in part, and this is good, government conduct of this sort might have received legal sanction a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. But in the here and now, the First Amendment bars government officials from restraining individuals from recording law enforcement or peacefully protesting. And finally, on today's episode of ICE Are a Bunch of Frickin' Assholes, I recently did a video right here warning you that ICE has invested over $1 billion in spyware that can remotely hack your phone or monitor your social media accounts without you knowing. And most importantly, they don't need a court order to do it, which would seem to violate your Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable searches and seizures, because it does. Yet not only are they going full steam ahead with this because, Congress is not exercising any oversight, it seems that yet again it is up to the states to do that, as ICE just broke the law in several places right around Seattle.
A new report out from the University of Washington says ICE and Border Patrol were accessing the license plate reader cameras of police departments across Washington, potentially using the data for immigration enforcement.
Now, in some jurisdictions in some states, police departments collaborating with ICE through databases like this is perfectly legal. But here in Washington, it goes against our state law.
Yeah, I hope you caught that last part about this violating Washington state law, not to mention just being straight up creepy and a complete violation of the Republican Party's mantra of states' rights and small government. What bullshit. So, just to recap, in just this one little video right here, we covered Trump's goon squads pointing a loaded gun at a pregnant woman just driving by, illegally swapping out license plates like a bunch of bank robbers, illegally accessing state DOT cameras, and handcuffing a guy for playing Star Wars music. And the day's not even over yet. And neither is this national nightmare we're all living through. So, help me out. Let's put a big spotlight on all of this. Please like this video, comment below, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, available right here on this YouTube channel, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.